Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Wanted Dead running on PC. Now, originally we played this game on the PlayStation 4, or I guess maybe the PlayStation 5. On April 9th, or the beginning part of April, there was a major update to this game. So they've done a few balance changes and a couple bug fixes and some tweaks to the way the game plays, just to make it overall a well, I wouldn't say a slightly more balanced game. Now, it's not completely balanced. Don't get me wrong. There are still going to be, multiple enemies which will sort of fuel your rage and their ability to both track you, parry you, and break your defenses. So the difficulty in the more dramatic enemies, certainly isn't going to go away. So the game still remains a pretty challenging game, but some of the I think the skill tree has been changed a little bit, along with the expansion of some of the moves. So overall, this is I think a nicer introduction to the game versus what we played when we first played this game before there were any patches available. So now the game is available for $30. That's its full retail price. So half of what it used to be. I think that's a good price for what it is. If you like your action games to be a little bit more challenging, and you don't mind a setting that is very unusual, kind of bordering on like cult action, then I think you're going to have a lot of fun with it. I had fun with it too, even though I had my frustrations with it. I certainly thought I think at the end of the day, now that enough time has passed, I think I certainly like it more now than I did, even when we first played it. And I liked it enough when we first played it. So let's go ahead and change our options. I think that's fine the way it is. Yeah, 120 FPS. I mean, that's the limit. I don't know if the game will ever hit that. Then we have DLSS. We're going to leave our VSync on. These are all the highest settings possible. I think this needs to go up. Aim down the sight. We're just going to increase that just a little bit. I think we had to do that originally on the PlayStation 5 version. I can't remember if it was a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 4 game. Alright, we're going to leave the HDR on, and again, we're running at 1440p in order for us to get that peak 120, if it ever reaches that. Alright, again, I'm playing this on PC, so I don't have my previous game save, unfortunately. I think Neko-chan is now available right from the start, which is the easier difficulty setting. It also gives you a pair of cat ears, which, I wish I had cat ears for all the difficulties, but I think we ended up playing it on normal. But you know what? Since we've already played the game, let's hit Neko-chan. Yeah, I hope this game gains a little bit more in sales. Now that it's at a reduced price. Because I think it's something that people should play. If you like action games, you should play this game. If you like weird plots, and maybe some off-putting humor, then it's certainly for you. In a lot of ways, the tone of this reminds me of like a Deadly Premonition, or a Lollipop Chainsaw, kind of something like that.
We hope you enjoy the accommodation.
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
Oh, hi there, Warden.
The voice acting is original, certainly, even from the veteran voice actors. I don't know. It's like there's something about it which I think is very endearing, very endearing.
Who's on the team?
I beg your pardon.
Life sentence.
And I think it's okay not to only play AAA games, you know. Maybe every once in a while playing a single A game is also good for you. Especially in a game like this, which challenges you.
Of democracy or something. Whatever government programs you got there going, I'm cool with it.
I mean, this is essentially a better version of oh God, what was the game on Wii U? I'm trying to remember the name. It was on the tip of my tongue. But these are from some ex-Ninja Gaiden developers, so ex-Team Ninja folks. But don't make no mistake, it's not a Ninja Gaiden game. It's kind of like a lighter version of that. A little simpler. Still challenging, but not as challenging. And again, I think while we're playing, and at $30, I think it's worth it.
Lieutenant?
I have some eggs.
Maybe it wasn't at 70, but 30, yes.
Make it 4 slices. No, 5. Definitely 5. A few pancakes on the side, some syrup, banana milkshake, coffee with cream. Please don't put milk in there. Very hard to digest. Some orange juice and a pack of smokes.
Tomato soup and coffee. Make it Irish.
Uh-huh.
I'll have the special.
All of this stuff is going to be available at a diner, yeah.
Keep the fork, honey. Here's pie.
You're a fucking animal, Herzog.
Is that the news?
You know what? This time, I just might.
I mean, already this should give you a hint that this is
I'll have some more.
not your normal game,
Day's just begun.
Yeah, Doc. Take it easy.
especially in the storytelling portion of the game. But yeah, it's very tongue-in-cheek. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe the guys who developed this think this is totally serious.
Trading below their IPO price of $72 at $28.97 per share.
Kind of hard to say.
Without a clear counterpart on the public market, Dower remains difficult to evaluate. In order to justify its current market valuation, investors need to take a big leap of faith that the millennials and later generations will forego ownership of a synthetic and opt instead for reliance on orthodox substitutes. Synthetic workforce will continue to be used as a convenient supplement.
I don't know. I think if you're a fan of like the Japanese slapstick, I think you may be more inclined to like this. Which I know is kind of a limited audience, but I don't know. I say certainly give this game a try. Again, if you're into action games, fast-paced action games, it's worth playing.
Violent protests in Baghdad continue. The police declared an unlawful assembly and deployed Dower's latest battle droid to disperse the crowd. At least 18 people were killed in the incident. Violent protests
Frankie,
in Baghdad
this shit is incredible. This shit will get you killed. Not today.
Look at that phone. My goodness.
Stone, we got a call 2 blocks away. Someone triggered the silent alarm at Dower.
So,
I got a call from mainland.
shouldn't there be a unit nearby?
Get your ass out of there. Most of the force is on the move.
Herzog, you do understand that Cortez finds your jokes funny only because he's trying to be nice.
Send me the details, the sooner the better.
I guess we have to start the tutorial. Yeah, it's been forever since I played the game.
Stone, let's go over the basics.
Movement. Sprint. Slide. Camera. that's right. I forgot about the handgun counters. Cover. Cover aim. Shoot. Movement and cover. Vault. Finishing strike. After stunning with a pair attack. Oh, whoops. I kind of like this too because they just, kind of give you all the controls up front, and so you can just do a little bit of everything when you first start. You don't have to like constantly unlock stuff that you can do, and then you will gain additional skills, and in which case then you get the tutorial. But to start off with, they don't limit you to just, well, you can only attack now, and then you finally unlock dodge, and you finally unlock. They don't quite do it like that. It's nice. It's a very old school way of doing things. Like I said, all the voice acting is like super awkward. You can definitely tell that nobody spoke English as their native language. But again, it's sort of the charm too, as well.
Any updates?
What we know so far is that an unknown strike team attacked Dower Synthetics at 2100 hours. They busted in, barricaded inside, and turned off the grid. Everything would have gone smooth if the silent alarm wasn't triggered.
How many?
2. Dower's CEO is arriving in 10 to 20 minutes. Their security detail is picking up the hardware right as we speak.
CEO? Shit.
Captain ordered to hunker down and wait for the seats.
Gear up.
You heard Captain, right?
We go in. Bring in the red.
Alright, we don't have much as far as parts, so we're just starting off with our regular stuff until we earn more equipment. Looks like the game's running at a nice 60. Well, actually it's running at 120 at this point. We'll see if it keeps it that way.
Careful. There might be an ambush.
Alright, got stuff. Collectibles. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, this is running a heck of a lot better than it was on the PlayStation 5. I think the PlayStation 5 was the version that ran the least smooth, with the Xbox version following after that.
I don't think anyone would mind.
That's right. I forget how short your lifespan is in this game. See, even with the cat ears, the enemies can they can give you some trouble. Alright, we got the skill tree. Increase our guard strength, increase our range. Charge attack, sliding shots. We have parry follow up. And I don't think we can change those. Yeah, we have to look for the. Let's unlock the bolt time skill first. Which one? This one? Oh, that's right. We can do the L3 and R3 for the adrenaline. Give ourselves some defense. And our range combat. We can't. I mean, nothing's bad in this tree. So just pick up whatever you want, really. That's 500. Everything's expensive now.
Enemy reinforcements!
Okay, lock and load. Careful. There might be an ambush.
What's going on? We'll probably never see such a place like
I
this.
don't think anyone would mind.
You okay?
Is that all of them?
Yeah, so it's a mix of gunplay and melee.
Grenade!
Again, it's more like an advanced Devil's Third on the Wii U, which, you know, the game was a game that had a lot of potential, but just didn't quite meet it. And I think in this game they certainly managed to get past the initial awkwardness of Devil's Third. Makes something a bit more playable. It's got a ton of these death animations. You know, they definitely spent some time doing all this stuff. Let's see, might as well pick up some ammo. Anything that we don't have. Yeah, the performance was incredibly uneven, and it's being charitable on the PlayStation 5.
Lock and load. I'd expect nothing less from this team.
Wasn't one? No, wants me to do this. That's right. We died after we did this stuff.
Vivian?
Gunsmith here. Just in time to resupply your ammo. I'll also be monitoring and recording your progress, so don't be afraid to approach my drones when you see them.
I know, it actually does make me want to play this game again. Now that, you know, there are some balance changes, and at least on PC, the performance is not quite so uneven.
Stone, this way.
I think it autosaves when you hit this gun. Yeah, I believe so.
Is that all of them? Here they come. You can still fight, right?
Fire away! Will ya?
On your guard. Grenade! This way.
I know, I needed to do that. It was very important as a captain. I take the door kicking privileges
I wonder,
very seriously.
how much do they make per going back now? It's a fucking maze.
Enemy reinforcements!
That was very nice. What are you shooting at, dude?
Let me know if you need something. This way.
Oh, getting lost. I'll turn it around.
Hey, you okay?
Any signals?
No. Blank faces.
They said the safe security system was busted up. Thieves, I guess.
Okay, well, we stop it there. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Wanted Dead. This version we're running on PC. Again, previously last year when this was released, we played this on the PlayStation 4. Or actually, I guess we played it on the PlayStation 5, which, mixed results on that one. The performance wasn't very good on this, on the PlayStation 5. I had lots of bouts of slowdown and frame drops. Although it was still playable, like all the action scenes, you could still get through it, and you never felt that you were ripped off because the timing was poor and the performance threw you off. And in general, this is again a very cult-like game, and just in the fact that it's the characters and story are so unusual, they're delivered in a very unusual way, in a very tongue-in-cheek way, and I think. I think the humor really comes out in this game, and sometimes it's head scratching, sometimes it's hilarious, other times it's really, really awkward. But what isn't awkward is the fast-paced action. Sort of the mix of gunplay, which you may or may not use a whole lot of, and swordplay. I think are a nice combination. Certainly better than what was done with Devil's Third. Although, again, I don't think that game is as bad as folks make it out to be, although it's certainly not good. But in this case, this game is now $30, again, regular price, and if you can get it on sale, even better. But at this price, the way it is currently, I think it's worth playing. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it, as long as you're a little patient, learn the systems and the combos, enemy attack patterns, and if you just like challenging combat and a fast-paced action game, then this is something that you should definitely check out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.